Before you flick this video off, I just really want to bring this piece of gear to your attention. Because if you're in the market for a filter system, it's crucial to have a good set of filters when it comes to content creating or filmmaking. And you want to unlock the full potential of your camera sensor, then you need to take a look at these filters. They are not just any ND filters you see today, they are 100% full spectrum, aka cinematic as f. While there's no cinematic cheat code or hack like a lot of filmmakers and content creators tend to say, the sauce is in between your camera and your lens. Therefore, having filters that are 100% full spectrum is a big deal. Having 100% full spectrum filters is so expensive. That's why a lot of these filter companies do not speak of, because they think it's not important for the everyday creator. And that's when a company like NISI stepped up to the plate and offered 100% full spectrum filters for a reasonable price. Let's check them out. What's up, everyone? Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new JetMag Pro Cinema Kit filter system from NISI. A full spectrum V&D filter kit system that is true to color, and it's made with high quality glass, which makes it perfect for cinema cameras that do suffer from IR pollution, like Blackmagic cameras, red cinema cameras. They do tend to lock on the red part on the blacks, but using a filter like this will actually correct that for you with no problem. This kit consists of 4 full spectrum V&D, a 1 true color CPL, a 1 black mist 1/8, 4 step-up rings, 3 filter caps, and a caddy pouch. What is full spectrum? So the 4 V&D filters in this kit are 100% full spectrum, meaning that it transmits light evenly through the entire spectrum of the ultraviolet, which honestly in easy terms is that the light that transmits from outside and passes through the filters will be entirely 100% covered evenly. So that way the greens won't be higher than the reds and the reds won't be higher than the blue. So just basic explanation, but it's just another way to say it is accurate. Moving on to their patent locking mechanism, which I have to say this thing is strong. Don't try this at home or outside. As you can see, I am actually carrying my FX3 rig with the DJI Focus Pro and a V-mount battery, etc. That thing was heavy, and as you can see, it did not fall out of place. I was worried it was gonna snap away from the lens ring, but actually it didn't. So this is a testament to say that these things are very strong. This locking mechanism is strong. Here are some sample footage I took using the JetMag Pro. It's not going to be a short film or any out of the ordinary. I just wanted to pick a location that had a lot of dynamic range going on. So for instance, as you can see, this is the bridge, you have the sky, the water, and people around. And I think you can see a lot what's going on with these filters. Starting with the true to life FSND filters, as you can see, I love how it preserves the colors without giving you any color shifting or color cast. And it's because they are 100% full spectrum. Like I said, you don't have to worry about that IR pollution, which, to be honest, that's one less filter to actually have stacked and worry about. The fact that all of the V&Ds have it built in, it is super crucial and super effective. Moving on to the second filter, which is my favorite, which is the Black Pro Mist 1/8. And I have to say, you guys know what this filter does. It softens the blooms and it reduces your contrast, but it does it in a way that it's not overly powered. It looks very beautiful. It looks dreamy. It looks like how you want the images to be, cinematic. Yeah, I said cinematic, so let's gonna keep the word cinematic. And the fact that it's not like other ones that are super powered, like the bloom will be too much, causing a lot of artifacts to splatter all, the screen, and it just becomes very distracting. And I'm not a fan of those filters. Therefore, I honestly, if I'm indoors, I'll use just haze and I'll just keep it moving. But the fact that these are so good, I'm actually gonna start using the 1/8 with indoor sets. Moving on to the CPL. This is a solid CPL. I have to say that this one is true to color, is very strong, as you can see. And as I'm turning the filter, you can actually see the sky just going to blue, or you can see the water just being clear as daylight, and it's just super awesome. I've used CPL in the past. I'm not a fan of CPL because every time I actually try to dial in CPL, it just gives you that shifting on the color. Like if, for instance, for the sky will look kind of purple, and I'm not a fan of that. But the fact that they actually really mean true color on this filter, I have to say that there we go. We can use true CPL from now on. So let's talk about a feature that these filters are implemented in its slim frame design, which is going to help you with that vignette if you use a wide angle lens like a 16mm or 24. You guys all know, depending on which filter kit system, you will have the vignette all around, and these filters barely even show any signs of vignette, and it's because the way they design the filter. Like if you guys can see a little bit here, I'm going to remove one, and as you can see, the brim is very thin when it comes from the glass to the metal. And that is because the way they design it, they had in mind that, hey, filmmakers use wide angle lens, it's not always tight. So I'm happy that they actually thought about it and gave us that feature on these lenses so we can appreciate our workflow even better. So let's talk about the roadmap of the NISI JetMag Pro. From what I'm told by NISI, it seems that this will be their flagship product when it comes to filters. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised how great these filters are. I would make it a flagship. But the thing is, I'm still on the fence as what more can you add to this awesome filter kit that you already have? But it looks like more accessories are going to drop as this system starts going out in age, and I'm very excited. So be on the lookout for a video once they start adding more accessories. I'll be actually covering it in this channel. So let's move on to the price. This set in particular is priced at a reasonable $619 US, which is not bad considering what you're getting, a first one-of-a-kind of filter magnetic locking system, which is honestly, you guys saw how I actually did that whole upside down thing on my camera, and it is a true locking mechanism. The fact they're giving you this beautiful black mist, which is super controlled, super beautiful and dreamy. They're giving you all the step-up rings that you need from 67 all the way to 82, and also a nice high-grade metal design. So if you drop these, you are not going to crack them. I've dropped this a few times, they're all scuffed, and I haven't had an issue of the filter being cracked. But also, let's talk about the fact that they are 100% full spectrum. Like that to me is mind-boggling. To give you all that for $619, you're gonna be paying more than that if you go with a different system. And the good thing is that they're giving you 15 stops of V&D. A lot of companies don't give you 15 stops of V&D, so that right there, I think it justifies the price and that beautiful true color CPL, which is honestly, hands down, the best I've used so far. So moving on to the pros and cons, starting with the pros, you are getting 15 stops of FSND. They are 100% full spectrum throughout the entire filter, which is awesome. A CPL that is also true to color, and not to mention it is a very strong one and very color accurate. The black mist filter is very controlled and beautiful. The best looking one I've seen so far, hands down. It comes with a proper carrying case, and not to mention it has all the step-up rings commonly used in today's filmmaking world. Now you don't have to go to Amazon and buy them. They got you covered, it comes in. And my favorite feature, hands down, has to be the locking mechanism, as you guys saw. Again, don't try that at home. That whole carrying the camera upside down through the locking system, it is outrageous. Don't do it. But I just wanted to show you that NISI's not paying me to tell you this. It's for you to see that it did withstand the weight of my rig, and it was heavy. I assume it's about 8 pounds, 10 pounds, that rig, and these locking system actually did work, which is honestly, I have to say, it is super awesome. I love it. Now let's talk about the cons. The first one might not be entirely a con, and it's the magnetic strength. To remove a filter from the stack, sometimes it's a bit challenging because you are trying to grip the filter and rotate it at the same time to take out the filters, and sometimes you have to apply a little bit too much force, but I guess I have to get used to it. That's what NISI's telling me, like, just give it a try. try it out, because I do have big fingers and it's kind of like super hard to, you can't just rotate one. A few of them are going to rotate, so you have to be patient with it. But once you get the hang of it, it's just 1, 2, 3 and a breeze. Sometimes I'll get it right quick and sometimes I won't, and it's okay. I just get used to it. So that's why I said, that was a potential con, but not exactly. So for my thoughts and conclusions, I can honestly say these filters are very well built. They are extremely color accurate, which is a big plus having a filter system at this caliber of accuracy, to be honest. The fact that they are giving you 15 stops of full spectrum NDs, that is nuts. Not to mention the unique locking magnetic system. That thing is super strong, like I said before. NISI, you guys knocked it out the park with this. The 1/8 Pro Miss, it is super controlled, super beautiful. The CPL also, it is very amazing. And I have to say that these are the best filters I've used so far. And the good thing is that they have a variety of these filters. So they actually have a Pro kit, a Cinema kit, and a Landscape kit. And a few others. I don't know all of them, but just the ones I think are worth noting, those are the ones. And I have to say that my favorite so far, it is the Cinema kit, being that I'm into more of the cinema stuff. So I will leave an affiliate link in the description so you guys can go check it out. It will not cost you more than what it's priced at. It just helps out the channel so I can make more videos like this. So this is gonna be it for me. I hope you found this video useful, informative. And if you did, go out there, create, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.